even if I touch a meal. And do it through the pain, I don't need the pain. And life gon' get me down, but it won't break my will. Cause I've been chasing this so long, I can't give up. I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
Absolute Mercus, bro. I think he was cheating. He definitely had hacks because there were some kills like there was just no way for him to know you were there.
Right. Yeah.
No way. There was no way.
I've played long enough where I can kind of tell when somebody's cheating. Like if somebody's just way better than me, I give it to them. Like maybe I get the first shot off on them, or like I can just tell. But when I have when I got ghosts and cold blooded, so I know they can't see me with UAVs.
Yeah.
They can't see me with their perks.
Right.
And they're shooting before they turn the corner.
Yeah, you turn the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're shooting you through the wall, and you have like you're crouched, so you're not making any footstep sounds. Like, bro, I'll go. There's no way, because I know there's one time, me and my buddies, shout out EBG, we was playing Warzone, which I hate Warzone, but we was playing Warzone, and I actually posted on my YouTube. It was like episode on my Modern Warfare 1. It was like episode 90 something. I have a ton of episodes. But it was one of the latest episodes. I said it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare episode whatever, and it was like Warzone got beat by cheaters. I labeled it that, so I can probably find it. But anyway, we made it pretty far. They took us out, and you can you can watch the teams, and we were like, the way they did it, we're like, there's no way. There's no way.
Picking corners left and right, weren't they?
We were watching them. We could tell one of the dudes had some type of mod or hack where he can see your location inside buildings. Like it's either outline or it's like a constant, those snapshot grenades. You throw a snapshot, like a thermal outline of where it
thermal infrared. Yeah.
It had to have been one of those that it's always on his screen, because we can tell, we can't hear them obviously, but like he's doing this and he's like looking at the building. So it's like he's pointing them out to his teammates, and he's calling them where they are inside the buildings. Their teammates are going in and they're picking him off, and he's outside. And there's one time it's a side of the wall. There's no windows. He has FMJ attached. He had to, because he shot him through the wall. There's no windows. Yeah. He just goes like this, and he lines up, and he goes, it kills him. I'm like, oh yeah. There's no possible way he's on that side. You don't I was pissed.
And not only that sucks. Like I remember playing Cold War. Like it was like Calvin knows. Like we'd play. I don't know, Calvin, if you played Cold War with us, but I do remember you played Modern Warfare from time to time, if I'm not mistaken. But you know who the crew was. It'd be like me, Chase Wallace, Jordan McClain, Trevor Page, Tom Fee, Anthony Del Redo, whatever combination we could run with, we would run with, bro. We played a streamer, these two different streamers one time. We all ended up on fucking YouTube. It was humiliating. He destroyed us. The second guy was way better, bro. It was so bad. Jay, and he had our microphones, because we were in game chat. You hear Jordan McClain go, he's cheating. He's cheating. And then I'm like, this is Cold War, so I don't remember what the map was called, but it was the one that had like a tractor, and then there's a bunch of buildings you could snipe from and whatever. And if you played Search, it was bomb site. If you played Search, it was bomb site A, I believe. And bro, there's a tractor, right? So if you can sit right behind this tractor and the bomb site and not get hit.
I know what you're talking about, Mark.
Yeah, no one can hit you unless someone comes from the backside and kills you. Like they cannot hit you unless you throw a grenade or get on an angle. Bro, this fucking cat, bro, he's running around with like a car, 98, just pops around the corner. Whack! I mean, and you hear me come through the microphone, I'm just like, this doesn't fucking miss, man. It was what it, bam. You just hear me like super depressed because I thought I had it. Actually, it doesn't fucking miss. I wish I could find that. Oh my god. God, I wish I could find that YouTube video. I gotta ask Jay or Houston or whoever. Someone had it, found it, and saved it and sent it in our group chat a long time ago. Maybe in another group chat. But you could just hear the depression in my face. I think I went like 2-10 that game. That guy was killing all of us, just murking us, squad wiping.
It's like, bro, go outside and touch grass.
It was insane, bro.
Like, go outside and go be productive.
And it's not even that, Calvin. Too. We're like that's gonna live on the internet forever. It's on YouTube. This guy was streaming, and he's got like 750 subs at that time.
Oh, damn.
So he's like, you just hear Jordan McClain. He's cheating, bro. He's cheating. After his mic cut on for a half a second before, because when you kill somebody and they're in game chat, you can hear him for like half a second.
Yeah,
that's why I love playing game chat, bro, because you just hear
yeah, like that. Bro, there's no way.
It's the funniest shit ever, bro. Dude, there was one time we were playing this cat, and he just screamed every time you killed him. He wasn't like a kid. He was probably 18, 19, 20. He was around there, bro. He just let out this yell. He's busted a nut, bro. This shit was hilarious. He's just he killed him.
It's so funny to hear people rage on video games, bro.
Oh, dude.
That junk be having.
How do you, man?
He does.
On Fleek, Finest? You got a little hang time now?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just roll it out, dog. So I got a new pick. It's got like a sword handle for the handle on the pick. So it's lit.
So you can get down to the roots now.
Oh yeah. It's I had to get I lost my small one, but I had a small one. It wasn't. I had to get a longer one. It just wasn't getting it done. But now, I just do this, and now I wash it, and I'll brush it, and I got like some conditioner with like coconut oil stuff to keep it healthy. Then I'll rub in my hands, and then I'll pick it first, and then once I get it picked out and it gets through it kind of untangles a little bit. Then I'll go through and brush it real good, and then I'll just be rocking. I'm trying to just get it. I'm just gonna literally just grow it like down to here. I'm trying to like Jesus, get it like maybe here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grow my shit back.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, fellas.
Ain't wasting money on no barbershop, cuz.
I had something that never happens to me happen today.
Uh-oh.
It was good luck, too. Just caught at the right time.
What happened?
So my Walmart app, usually I do this whenever they do clearance stuff. I just go look. Usually I just go look. I don't buy anything.
Same, I swear to God.
I just go look and be like, oh, that's $5 off. Oh, that's $3, whatever, right?
What they call it, rollback?
Yeah, whatever. Clearance, whatever. So I'm like scrolling through, right? I come across this fucking vacuum, bro. Now listen, I know it's just a vacuum, but I got super excited, bro. The original price of this vacuum, and it's a fancy vacuum. It's one you mount on the wall. It's battery powered. It's cordless. No. This vacuum, original price was $879.
$800?
Original price, though, Finest. I bought it, and let me tell you why I bought it. Bro, they had this bitch marked down to $120.
I would have got it, too. I would have got it, too.
$760.
You know what's crazy? This is how you know
I put it out myself. I was like, holy shit.
Bro, this is how you know we're adults. Because I would have done the same thing. We get excited over a vacuum.
Bro, but it was a fancy vacuum, bro. That's the thing.
The Dyson?
Yeah, what brand was it?
It wasn't a Dyson brand, but it was kind of like a Dyson, but
they were trying to copy it. It was like a off-brand Dyson, but it's still a really nice one.
Extremely nice. It's probably still up there. You probably could go to I think because they have 5 days for the clearance items. You probably could go on the app or go on Walmart.com and find it.
I'm pulling this shit up right now, low key. But
I got a screenshot of that motherfucker.
Because what's crazy is I was looking because I have a vacuum. I was vacuuming a while ago, and I got the vacuum I have is the vacuum my mom bought. Like it's the only vacuum I've ever had because my mom bought it for me when I went to Mizzou, and when I moved into an apartment, my mom got me a vacuum because we got cars, yada yada yada. Because in the dorms it was all tile. So when I moved to my first ever apartment, whatever, my mom bought me a vacuum, and it's a nice vacuum. I still have it. I think it's a Shark,
right?
But so it's the only one I've ever used. And like one time, like it's old. So she got it for me 2015. So it's what 8 years old. And I've only had to replace one part on it. And it was like a cheap replace, it was like $10. Anyway, I was vacuuming with it and it's corded, obviously, right? I was vacuuming with it and I was like stumbling over the cords and like I would have to once I got too far away, I have to unplug it and find a closer plug on the other side of the apartment, yada yada yada. And I remember one time I was walking around and I tripped over and almost fell. And I was like, this was early this year. I was like, it's 2023. Why do I have a corded vacuum? I was like, I'm gonna go electric and give me a cordless one, right? Something I can mount or have it charged, whatever. So the cords aren't even. I just hate the cords. I get online to see how much cordless vacuums are, how much electrical vacuums are. I looked. I was like, you know what?
I think I'll be good.
I'm good. I was like, there's nothing wrong with this vacuum. I'll be all right.
I just screenshot it and sent it in the group chat. Look at it. And you can see the price cut out. Look.
Oh, not $119.99. Bro,
look at the original. Look at the original.
$879.99. It's a 7-in-1 stick vacuum cleaner with detachable battery, 25 kilo power amps, I believe, and strong suction, extra large dustbin. Bro, I'm gonna look this shit up right now, low key. Cause and it says you can affirm it for $12 a month.
And you want to know the real reason I bought it too? That bitch can go on hardwoods, so you can vacuum on hardwood with it. You can vacuum on tile with it for the bathroom.
So it's like a broom and a vacuum because you don't have to sweep it.
Yes, bro. It's all yes.
Yeah.
And all you do is mount it to your wall and it charges at night. And it's lightweight. And it can go under couches. So you don't have to move your couches, the vacuum underneath your couch or whatever.
God damn it.
Dude, I saw that price and I'm about to shit myself.
How do you get to the clearance section? I typed in vacuum, but it won't show me that one.
I would just type in clearance. That's what I did on my phone.
Oh, clearance?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I can't spell.
It might be only through the app. I don't know, but
it might be location based because,
bro. And what's crazy is
my fucking god, it's right here. I'm about to buy this shit right here live on the podcast. No cap,
bro. I know, bro. My wife and we didn't like argue about it, but she's like, we already have one. I was like, yeah, we don't have one like that, and we don't have one for that price. You out of your mind if you don't think I'm buying this.
Bro, this computer is tweaking right now.
Calvin about to buy him a new vacuum too.
I need one, but not
for the wall mount. Do you have to screw it in, or I see it is screws. I'm trying to figure out where I could put that bitch. I guess I could put it in the kitchen, right here.
That makes sense, right?
I just don't know about screwing into apartments. You know how they be when you leave. They tack.
You might just have to. I don't know.
I mean, I don't need the wall mount, I guess.
No, you can figure it out. You don't need a wall mount.
I could just like stand it up against the wall and maybe not mount it. I might do free shipping. It'll come in August 18th.
Yeah. It's coming Tuesday for me.
They shot a firmness for $12. But do you just throw away your old vacuum, like, or do you have to donate? What do I do with it?
I don't know, bro.
I might take it to. Yeah, I guess I could Goodwill. I might leave it outside the dumpster here and just put a note on it saying "take it if you want" or some shit like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it still works. I just don't. The cords, bro, they be everywhere. I'm gonna add this to my cart, but I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna sleep on it. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep on it, but it's added to the cart. All right, Mark. How'd our tits look this preseason? First week. Ooh, looks like Mark had to step away.
Sorry, yeah,
Oh, there.
step away for a second. You know, don't let the stats fool you. I mean, Justin Fields had 3 passes for 129 yards, but in 2 touchdowns. But the thing was, the Bears started their whole offense. Titans didn't start. They had maybe one starter on defense that started
Yeah.
that game.
Well, yeah. I'm
Second
not
string.
worried.
Titans didn't start anybody.
Yeah,
So that's
I'm not
why.
worried about like that how the
Yeah.
game went in terms of win losses, but like how did the young guys that they brought in, how did they look individually?
They look good, especially offensively. Now the backup offensive line, they were bad. They were real bad. I didn't like how that looked. If they lose, honestly, bro, if they get hurt on the offensive line, because the offensive line, the starting offensive line played 1 series and they went right down the field and scored a touchdown on the starting Bears defense. I mean, right down the field with Malik Willis, and Malik looked real good on that drive. But after that, he pulled all the starting linemen and he played the second string, third string offensive line or whatever. And they gave up like 7 or 8 sacks, bro. I mean, they were bad.
How did
Bad.
how did your boy from Kentucky do?
Will didn't look too bad. You could definitely see, as much shit as I give him, I got to give him credit. You could see the tools. You could
Right.
see the arm strength, the quick release. Because when he did get rid of the ball, he got rid of it fast. Now I will say this: when he holds on the ball, he holds on to it. And that was there was a couple sacks that are probably his fault because he just held the ball way too long. And Malik did the same thing a couple times. But so he's got to learn. He's not going to play this year, but he's going to have to learn to, in the NFL, you got to get rid of it. You got to get it going. Got to get it out. Whether you run out of the pocket, throw it away, or throw it at the receiver's feet, you got to get it out.
Right.
Other than that, he didn't look too bad. He made a couple good throws. Malik made some good throws. I'll tell you what I really liked. The running back they drafted in the 3rd round, Spears, he looked good. And he's not very big, but he's quick and he's shifty, and he sees the field real well. Like there was a run play that was designed to go to the left, and they got washed. He immediately planted his foot, cut back to the right, first down. And so he's got some tools for sure. Defense was okay. I mean, like I said, they looked sloppy at the beginning, but once the starters for the Bears came out, they settled in and played some decent defense. I mean, but oh no, I mean they weren't terrible. They weren't great either, but it's preseason and they're playing young players, so
That's good. That's good. Calvin, what'd you do this weekend?
Not shit. Just chill in the house.
Yeah.
Play my
Man, I wish
mini.
I could go back to those days, man.
Bro, like this, to be honest, this is like the first weekend where I just wanted to stay inside and not really do anything.
Yeah, I'm about to say you normally have something going on the weekends, usually. Because don't you normally like golf or something? Like usually? Like
Usually,
like you're always like out, like something usual. Like
yeah.
something.
Yeah. Usually I am golfing. This week I was just like, I just want to stay inside. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to chill. Just rest up, sleep. Obviously, I watch UFC every weekend and everything like that. But I mean, far as being outside or anything, nothing this weekend. And I was perfectly cool with it.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to get back into watching UFC stuff because, man, before I started working weekends, I remember on Saturday, when there's the pay-per-view, whenever there's a UFC fight, you got the early prelims and the prelims. I used to watch. Yeah. Literally, I would wake up because the early prelims started like 1 p.m. or something like so. Where I'd watch the very first fight of the early prelims all the way to the main card.
Yep.
I just have it on at the crib. I'm cooking, cleaning. Sometimes, if it's early prelims, I might be playing the game and have the fight on the other TV. But I used to love watching all the fights. I don't know no names or nothing, but I just love watching the technicality. Fuck. I like watching the fight on a technical level. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been a long day, fellas. It's back. It's tax-free weekend, and it has been a shit show the past 2 days. But yeah, I can't wait to get back to it.
I forgot about that. Damn.
The thing too with the early prelims and the prelims, those are dudes that are trying to get their name out there. So they trying to get a knockout.
Yeah, the fights be aggressive because I feel like that's a good point because I feel like the early prelims and the prelims, like you said, it feels the fights feel more scrappy because they're trying to get a big knockout, big win. They're trying to be because I feel like I follow a couple of former UFC guys and they talk about what it's like. And yeah, if you're a good fighter, that's one thing, but are you entertaining? In the UFC, you got to be a good fighter and entertaining. And a lot of guys in early prelims, they're trying to show that not only can they win, but they can also entertain. So they're kind of doing more in terms of like being more aggressive, yada yada. When you get to some of these main cards, because they have a lot to lose, they're a little more conservative. Some of them, not all of them, some of them are like a little more conservative, a little more cautious. Because if you hold the belt or you're a higher rank in the rankings, they got to take it from you. So you don't have to go out and prove that you should be the number 2 seed if you have number 2 seed because you are the number 2 seed. The number 5 seed has to take that from you. If you hold the belt and it becomes, if you leave it up where it's like 50-50 or a jump ball for another term, it's going to go to the belt holder. If it comes out to being a draw, it's going to go to the guy that's the belt. So, I feel like they seem like a little more reserved sometimes, but yeah, I like watching the early prelim scrap because,
bro, those are up and comers, bro. They just they are throwing everything, bro. Just trying to make a name for themselves. They just all out, bro.
I love it.
They damn near start biting each other.
Yeah, some of them fights seem like they personal the way they be fighting.
Oh yeah. It's like, wow, like like McGregor was one of them and the video where he goes when he won his first professional, fight once he got promoted up and he's like 60 Dana, 60 G's, baby. That's what they're going for, man. I mean, it's a bloodbath for them.
Trying to get that knockout bonus of the night.
You can be the best fighter in the world, bro. If you don't have a personality, you ain't gonna make no money in that.
You're right, yeah.
I mean, it's just the reality of the situation, and that's in boxing too, bro. There's thousands of boxers, right? But you only know probably 20 of them. You know what I mean? You might not even know that many.
I don't.
Right, exactly. It's the same thing with UFC. You got to have a big personality, to make all the money, in my opinion, to get the fights, the big fights. Yeah. I mean, even Khabib, the reason he got the McGregor fight was because he was a really good fighter, but also because he finally in his career started talking shit to McGregor.
Yeah.
You gotta be marketable, bro.
Yeah, that's what sells pay-per-views. That's why Logan and Jake Paul do so well.
Guys, bro, they just talk shit.
They're trollers. That's how they got.
Yeah, you have to troll.
So they're professional trollers and professional shit talkers. So when they're doing all that, I mean, they're gonna draw pay-per-views. They are making money.
Do you believe the conspiracy theory about Jake's last fight versus Nate Diaz that it was scripted for Jake to win since he lost to Tyson Fury's little brother last time?
I think they're always, anytime Jake wins, I think they're always gonna say it's scripted. They said that.
I've always thought that too.
They've said that about every fight. I don't believe it. I think Jake's the type of person. I think Jake's the type of person where he truly wants to show you that he's better, and he wants to truly show you that. You can't do that fixing and faking fights. I think he comes off as arrogant. I think that's just an act to sell.
Comes off as arrogant. He is arrogant.
No, I don't think he actually is. I don't think he's arrogant. I've seen interviews of him, and he seems like a very humble guy. He comes off like that on purpose to sell tickets. I think he does that. The way he comes off, I think he does that on purpose because he knows people are gonna want to watch him, whether they want to watch him to win as a fan or you want to see him get his ass beat. He knows he's gonna get you to watch because he's gonna fight.
I mean, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
But same thing with McGregor, bro.
I think he's doing that on purpose because of interviews I've seen they've had him on and podcasts. He's at least in those he seemed more genuine. Hella chill dude. He seemed like all that was an act. at least for I don't know. Obviously, I don't know which one's which. You know, he could be putting on an act and being humble and then faking whatever. But to me, the way I see it is I see the shit talking. I see the arrogantness he has when he's trying to, you know, in the fighting world, when he's trying to get these fights. And I've seen the podcast where it's a more chill environment. And the people he's podcasting with, they're not trying to fight him. They're just having him on as a guest. He's talking about the stuff he's doing, like the charities and the giving back. I think all that's an act, to be honest. So when the whole conspiracy theory about all of his fights being faked, I think that the type of competitor he is, I think he's so competitive to the core to where he wants a fair fight. If he thinks somebody is trying to lose on purpose that he's fighting, I think that would upset him. Because the person
I just think it's funny.
Is not actually trying to win. You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's funny though, because everyone, oh, he's a great boxer. Let me tell you why he's not a great boxer. Okay, look at all his wins versus UFC guys, right? That are out of their prime, that aren't natural boxers, right? Because they're martial artists or they're wrestlers or whatever. That's what they were good at, right? They're not good at standing face to face and just throwing punch after punch after punch, eating it, taking. You gotta remember, they take knees and kicks and elbows, but they're prone to take those, right? They're not prone to stay in the pocket right there and take punch after punch after punch. I just think it's hilarious. The one time he fights a boxer who, yes, they try to say Tyson Fury's brother is professional. He's an amateur. He's not. Come on, he's not fought anybody. He gets beat,
but he is a professional.
He is, but he's not. You know what I mean? You know where I'm going with that.
No, we're not gonna do that.
He can't even get a fight. He can't get a fight, finals.
Well, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna disrespect Tommy Fury. He's a professional.
Oh God.
I'm just saying. I'm not even talking about Jake Paul. We're not gonna disrespect Tommy Fury. He's a professional boxer. That's like if you're in the NFL and you're on third string. Yeah, you're in the NFL, but you know what I'm saying? You're still in the NFL. You're a professional football player.
But you are third string. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
That's my point.
But my point is you're a professional football player.
You can't take the
when you get in the game, you get embarrassed.
Well,
but anyways,
that's not just because you're third string.
That same thing was gonna happen to Tommy Fury when he fights somebody real.
Well, we don't know that, but
oh shit. Come on. Anyways,
there's levels to it. You ease their way up. He's not gonna go from here and try to fight somebody up here. He's gonna fight.
My point is, Jake, fight actual boxers, man. You fought one and you lost, and you immediately go back to another UFC guy. Fight an actual boxer again.
I think he will.
My thing is that I know y'all heard that he called out Nate to fight in an actual MMA fight, right?
Yeah. He would have died. He would have died.
Bro, he actually might die in that one. I honestly think he might die.
That's my point. Yeah.
But to go back to say about it being like what's it called? What's the word that you guys are talking about? Scripted or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's scripted, but I feel like Nate Diaz did not try to the level that I thought he could try to.
You're absolutely right, Calvin.
I would say because I'm just using straight logic here. Yes, I know MMA, boxing, and everything is totally different. I understand that, but this man has fought almost 50 matches in the UFC. Granted, I know it's not the same thing as boxing, but it's just the striking and everything, man. I don't want to say it's scripted, but there's something a little fishy going on there, man, because I thought Nate would at least done a little bit more than what he did.
I agree with you.
I don't think it's scripted because you have to understand it's not the same. It's not. Like Nate Diaz is not a boxer. To Mark's point, Nate Diaz is not a boxer. Jake Paul only trains boxing. So there's a different level of training and shape. And we also got to remember, Nate Diaz, he's past his prime. Let's be honest. He's old.
All the guys he's fought, except.
No, I understand. But that's what I'm saying. When you look at the fight, you talk about, I don't think he really get it. Well, you're talking about what? 2 decades in age difference. Is Nate Diaz 40 or is he close to 40?
He's
30,
close. I think he's like
37?
38 or something. Yeah.
Right. So maybe like a decade and a half in age. That's a huge difference.
It's a big, yeah. It's a big
So
gap.
I think when you're looking at a guy that's 28 and you look at a guy that's 38, 39, of course one's gonna look like they're not trying. And when a guy is not a boxer and a guy that's, let's be honest, Jake Paul, he's a boxer. Now, is he a great boxer? That's up for debate. But we can all at least agree.
The answer's no, he's not. But
he is a boxer. We can all.
I didn't say he wasn't a boxer. I said the answer thing about him being a great boxer. No, he's not.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point is we can all agree he is a boxer and he can box. None of us three would last in a round with him in the ring. He can box. He's a boxer.
Linus, can I ask you something?
What?
If you got training and you trained for a year, boxing, you did nothing but train for a year.
Okay, wait.
You don't think you could go a couple rounds with him?
That's
come
not.
On, bro.
Mark,
come on.
Mark, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about right now. Obviously,
obviously not right now.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not boxers, and I'm saying he's a boxer. Now, obviously, if we become boxers, we're boxers. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about becoming a boxer. Yeah. I'm saying he is a boxer.
He'd kill all three of us.
There's no argument for that. He's a boxer. He's making, he's whether you want to say, believe it or not, he is a professional fighter. I don't want to say boxer because you can argue that he's a professional fighter. He's making millions of dollars fighting. I'm not gonna say boxing. I'm not gonna say MMA. I'm just gonna say fighting, right? Because he's fighting UFC and he's fighting UFC. He's fighting MMA fighters. He's fighting boxers in a match of boxing. He's a fighter. He's a professional fighter. He's made a shit ton of money fighting, right? All I'm saying is, at some point, we got to start respecting this man. Yes, he took a loss to Tommy Fury.
That's a mouthful. What you
let it
said.
go, but that's
a mouthful.
At some point,
Tommy Fury, another amateur, whatever you want to call him, boxer. Okay, he don't have big fights. He's not ranked. He's not nothing, and he lost to him. And Tommy outboxed the shit out of him. He did. Tommy won that fight from round 1 to the round whatever. I don't remember if they went 8 or 10. I can't remember. But it wasn't close. It was not close. And Tommy put him on his butt, too.
So it was the Anderson Silva fight fixed?
That was before Tommy. But see, that
I know.
fight.
But I'm saying you're talking about
Anderson
Silva was deemed as one of the greatest strikers in UFC history, and he goes toe to toe. But I'm saying at some point, no matter how you want to cut the cake, yes, you can. He's not perfect, right? He's still figuring out. He's still different. But that's my point.
No. I'm saying that's a totally different fighting style for Anderson Silva because he's a kickboxer.
Absolutely.
No, I understand that. But y'all missing my point.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, just like the fighting style is not of an MMA fighter is not going to translate to box.
That's what I just said about Nate Diaz. Y'all are arguing against yourselves because that's the point.
I'm not arguing. I know what you're saying. No,
y'all arguing against y'all's earlier point because that was my point with the Nate Diaz not being fixed. That was literally my whole point. But what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about anything, but at some point we got to put respect on his name because he is getting into a ring. It's not a cage. He's getting to a ring with other fighters. Anderson Silva is a lethal striker. He trained kickboxing, MMA. Now, yes, they're boxing, not kickboxing, but he went in a ring, fought before a judge panel that judged him in a versus between one-on-one between Anderson Silva, Jake Paul, and he won. All I'm saying is, yes, there's these nuances between somebody's not a boxer, somebody's in UFC, somebody's in fuck all that. We're going to have to at least put some kind of respect on his name. Because when he wins, it's scripted. When he loses, that's what we thought. Why would he script to lose against a guy that's not a shit boxer? You know what I'm saying? That would make no sense. It would make sense for him to be scripted to lose against Anderson Silva or who did he just fight? A Nate Diaz. It made more sense to lose to that. In what world would it make sense for him to lose to a amateur boxer when he's trying to prove he's an actual boxer and is trying to be the best. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this.
That's just my point. That makes no sense.
I'm gonna say
He's
this.
in these rings with these motherfuckers, and he is fighting them.
I'm gonna say this.
He's fighting.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Stop finding these washed up motherfuckers. Then fight somebody that's your age.
Listen, bro.
He will.
Listen, bro.
He will.
Listen.
I think he's doing it. He's young. I think he's going to be boxing for a while. He's going to be fighting for a while. So I think early on to build up his thing, he's fighting these. I think he's going to start fighting actual boxers.
Bro, once he fights actual middleweights or middle lightweights, he's gonna get pieced the fuck up. I mean, quick.
That's what we think.
And here's another tick.
They said that about every fight he's had.
I'll live you with you on the scripted shit. But here's why he beats these UFC fighters, right? What is the max rounds that UFC usually goes?
No,
5.
I know why he beats them. I know why he beats them.
They got no stamina, bro. They're not used to fighting that kind of fight.
You're beating a dead horse, Mark. I know why he's beating UFC fighters. I know he's picking on UFC fighters because he's training for because they're not boxers. I get that. I get that. You're beating a dead horse. I understand he's targeting washed up UFC players, or he's targeting these no-name or mid-tier boxers. I get that. I'm not disagreeing with none of that. All I'm saying is he's doing this strategically. I don't think he's dumb enough to go after a Canelo in his first professional boxing match. I don't think he's that stupid. Not only that, but I think
he'll never fight Canelo.
But that's what I'm saying. He would never get that fight. Now, let him beat up
on that fight anyway.
No. Look, there's a scenario. Listen, Mark. You're not understanding the power of development. Because you got to remember, it's not like he's 40. He's not going to get any better. You look at where he is now to where he started, he's astronomically better. He trains 2 times a day. This isn't a hobby. He actually does this shit. He puts in the work.
I know he takes it serious. I know he puts social media to take it serious. I understand
that. Takes it very serious. That's all. And I'm saying is he's an athlete. He's coachable. He's taking it serious. I'm saying 4, 5, 6 years down the road, I could see him actually making some type of noise in the boxing community.
All right. Well, if he really wants to take it serious, stop scheduling washed up UFC fighters and fight boxers.
But again, Mark, you're not thinking big picture. Why would he do that when he's making millions doing this shit?
He's making millions off his name. I'm aware. Yes. He's a superstar.
But why? Okay, then why not go after these guys? You're gonna guarantee. Not only that, he's getting them paid too. It's a win-win for both.
You want to be respected? You say, I know my respect, like Jake Paul earning my respect, that means nothing to him. But if you want to be respected in the fight game, you actually fight people in the said fight game, right? That are in said fight game. If they're boxing, you fight boxers. If you're in UFC, you fight UFC. Listen, bro. Conor McGregor, when he stepped out of the ring, let's think about how great of a fighter he was in the octagon, right? Now, granted, he fought the best boxer that's ever done it, outside of Muhammad Ali. But Floyd made him look bad. So bad that basically ended Conor's career. Right? Because what happened to Conor after he lost Floyd?
His next fight was $250 million.
Yeah, well, I know he did. And yes.
He made more money in that one fight than he ever did in his career in the UFC.
I agree. That's why he took it, which is a smart financial move by him. I understand that. But then what happened? He got beat by Khabib.
That was going to happen regardless.
Maybe, maybe not. If he didn't take that fight versus Floyd, maybe he's training strictly UFC instead of boxing, where he was not. His stamina was not built for boxing.
I think that's a mute point to make.
What?
I think that's a mute point to make because that point would make sense if he fought Khabib months after. But when it's so far after, you can only get in so much shape before you've plateaued. They're like people don't train for their camps till like a month out from a fight anyway.
Bro,
so you can argue that's irrelevant.
My thing with Conor, bro, those last few fights, his last 4 fights that he fought, including the Mayweather, bro, he wasn't focused. I'm gonna just say that just point blank.
It's absolutely true.
I just feel like, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just the media hyping up the fight and everything, and obviously he's gonna get a big bag. But I mean, after that fight, dude, I just don't think he's been.
All he
just
cares
focused.
about is the bag. I don't blame him at this
No,
point.
no, I don't mind. No. I don't knock him for nothing for getting the bag. But when you have
Yeah.
that publicity and everything, and then at that time too, he was trying to get his liquor company started up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like there's all these things and everything that are going on. You're trying to start up your own brand. You're trying to get the bag with the fight and everything. You're not going to be focused, bro. You're just not. And then obviously, I feel like that trickled down to the Khabib fight, the Dustin fight, and there was another one too. I think that I might.
He's only had one win in that span. That was against Cowboy.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Hopefully, he can bounce back with this Chandler fight. Even though I'm a Michael Chandler fan and want to see him win, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have a rooting interest in that because those are two of my favorite fighters. Obviously, Mike Chandler, homegrown talent, local boy. Connor is like he and Ronda Rousey were like the reason I got even semi interested in UFC, bro.
Them two built.
I never watched before those two.
Them two is like they made the UFC what it is today.
Not even like as great as Anderson Silva and Chuck Liddell and all of them boys were. Like I never got interested until I saw Conor McGregor get in the ring and then Ronda Rousey do what she did.
Exactly. But no, man, I don't know. I'm just saying back to this whole Jake Paul thing. I just want him to fight somebody that's his same age, boxing, MMA, and then we'll see where it goes. Because at that point, I feel like that's when he's really going to get tested.
He already fought someone around his age. He lost.
Who?
Tommy Fury. That's the point.
I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, but again, I think what y'all are saying that y'all said this thing y'all are saying, like, this is what y'all need to see from him, yada yada. It's gonna happen. Y'all want it right now. He would be but like here's the thing. He would be stupid to do it right now. He's smart enough to know it's gonna take time to catch up to the level of those guys. He understands that. So what is he doing now? He's getting right now. The most important thing for Jake Paul is to get fights under his belt, right? And you don't want to get fights under your belt fighting the number 1, number 2, and the number 3 boxer in the world. It's dumb. So what do you do?
Then fight a bunch of low-level boxers.
No, but you don't get paid doing it. He's doing both. So
why would he get paid? He's the one selling the fight.
Why wouldn't he get paid?
He's a huge name. He's the one. He's a superstar.
No, Mark. What you're not understanding. The Tommy Fury fight, that did not do the numbers that Anderson Silva's did. It didn't do the numbers that the Nate Diaz. It's not doing those numbers. So he's not making the money like that. And then Tommy Fury's the only draw for that was because there was shit talk between Tyson Fury and the brothers. So Tommy Fury was just a byproduct of his brother's name.
Guy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That he was a byproduct of the Tyson, because Tyson Fury's the greatest boxer heavyweight of all time, right? Quote unquote. So, but you get what I'm saying. The hype around him right now, because
rest in peace, Muhammad Ali.
Right, but we're talking about like the hype around him right now.
He's modern era, yes.
Right, like he's the guy, right? He's the guy right now, and there's shit talks with him and the Paul brothers, and then his little brother. So that, you know what? They're not dumb enough to fight Tyson Fury. Hey, we're gonna go after your brother. That's our way of getting. That's why that became a fight. Otherwise, there's no money in it. They're doing this shit so smart.
Tyson's so good.
So to get fights under your belt, that's why he's going after the legends of UFC. Still get paid, still get fights under his belt. Then once he's got fights, he's got years of experience at
then you're gonna get fucking pieced the fuck up.
No, but then now he steps into the boxing. Now he does what we do. He starts off getting into big name mid tier guys in the boxing. Now that he's ready, then he works his way up. There's a strategy to it. I'm not saying he's gonna work his way up and become the greatest boxer of all time. I'm just saying what we want now is dumb and on his part. People are like, oh, he's fight Canelo. One, he's not getting that fight. Not right now, for sure.
No, he's never getting that fight.
No, I'm not. I never say
waste
never.
Time on that.
I never say never. Because there could be a point when Canelo's past his prime and the time's right, and they could make $500 million.
That's fine.
They could each make $500 million. There is a scenario where that's possible. That's all I'm
I
saying.
just don't feel like Canelo's taking a fight without a guy being in the top 5 in his weight class.
Again, Canelo. How old is Canelo?
He's in his 30s.
Right, Canelo's older. When Canelo hits 40, and Jake Paul, let's say he's still boxing, and the Canelo's quote unquote retired, right? Or he's doing other things, and maybe he's half-assed in the boxing scene. I'm just the same shit Floyd's doing.
You're gonna make me throw up. You're gonna make me.
I'm just saying Floyd's still. All I'm saying, Mark, is I can see there is a scenario. This is a fact. This isn't an opinion. This is a fact. There is a scenario
for the money. Yes, you're right.
That's all. That's all that there needs to be.
Bag, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But there's still a scenario where they end up fighting each other. Is all I'm saying. And I think
Canelo wants to get a bag? Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about when he's done. That bag would be stupid. Whether you want to believe it or not, it'd be stupid, right?
No, I know it would be.
Now, I'm on your side. Now, I'm not saying I'm not like being anti against you because I'm on your side. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'm just saying it's possible. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you. I'm on your side, but I'm literally just playing neutral field here because I have counted against people before and they have proved me wrong. And I'm just saying it's possible. And I just know from what I've heard from him, his team, the interviews I've seen, he's so fucking smart. I think he knows
he's business savvy.
It's strategic.
He's very business savvy. I'm not going to sit there and act like he's not. He is. He's very business savvy.
Have you had his Prime energy drink?
No, I hard pass.
Mark, it's fan-fucking-tastic. I can't stand how good the shit is. Oh, it's so good. You got to try it.
Get yourself a Prime, bro.
It's fun. This
didn't it give little kids heart attacks and shit?
No. It's not like that. It's not. It's like
I thought it did. I thought I read an article like it gave some kid like cardiac arrest.
That might be stupid. Now, when you see shit like that, you also got to look at what else because he might have had other shit
in there.
He might have had other shit in his system, and he was drink a Prime, and then because the Prime, it's not like I don't even think there's a ton of caffeine in it. It's more like a Gatorade, like a rehydration electrolyte type energy drink.
I've never had Prime. I've seen it in Sam's all the time. I just never bought it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Actually, I'm not like.
All right, I'll make it do it tomorrow. I'll go to the gas station.
Oh yeah,
I'm at work. Stop at the Twice Daily. Give me a Prime out of the freezer there.
I'm trying to see if there's this podcast is not brought to you by Prime. I just have had it before and I like it.
Yeah, we give away free promotion all the time on this.
Yeah, it's got low key. We just sit here and just promote what we like. It's got BCAAs. It's got BCAAs, coconut water, electrolytes, caffeine-free, antioxidants, B vitamins. So it's like a Gatorade. There's no caffeine in it, and it's not carbonated. It's like a juice. So it's really like a Gatorade. But that's a good segue to our next segment called Plug Time. Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is brought to you by Final Form Supplements. It's a supplement brand that is here for you and anybody that you know and love and want to keep healthy. Whether you're a couch potato or you are a hardcore gym rat, everybody needs supplements and everybody needs multivitamins. We got multivitamins, we got protein powders, BCAAs, we got stuff for your post-workout recovery. We also have stuff for your brain and focus, or if you got bad joints like yours truly, I actually got some joint gummies on the way coming here Tuesday as we speak because your boy got bad knees. To get a part of the wave, the Final Form wave, go to FLS4 Swag Instagram. It's my personal Instagram, FLS, the number 4 Swag, and follow me on Instagram. And all you gotta do is go to the link in the bio. That's the easiest way to get to the website because the domain it's not a simple domain. So just go to my Instagram, FLS number 4 Swag with 2 G's. Follow me. Link in the bio. It is okay, Calvin. It just says Final Form Supplements. Bam, you're gonna see all the supplements there. Again, Final Form Supplements is for you and your family and everybody you love. Achieve your Final Form. Oh, what do we got next?
Hell yeah. Another great ad read.
I'm in the kitchen, water whipping.
Bro, what you making?
Seasoning the chicken.
Bro, I got to make chicken tonight, too. I'm bullshitting low-key.
Hey, bro, it's 9 o'clock. You better get up. You better get the moving on it.
Whenever I get done with the podcast, I'm going to do it because I just do it in the oven. So I just got to turn the oven on, make it, and then just throw it in there. And it's straight. It only takes me 30 minutes. I do here's the secret. Here's the secret to
You
making
bake your chicken for 30 minutes?
bro, here's the secret.
Dry as fuck.
No, it's juicy. Here's that is. Here's what you do. Because I don't cut the chicken breast. The chicken is I keep them thick, right? So what you do is you get a bowl. You put olive oil or vegetable oil, whatever oil, and you put oil, seasoning. So I put in seasoned salt, so it's got all the shit in it. And I add some pepper, and I add I think I just add some pepper. Then I put the chicken in. Then on top, I oil again. I add more seasoned salt, more pepper. Then I mix it up. Mix it up. Once I get it mixed up, I take a look. If it's not marinated well, if I don't use enough sea salt, I'll add some more seasoned salt to it and more pepper. Then I'll mix it in again. If you want to get real fancy, you add in some barbecue sauce, or you can wait and do that after. But I'll add in some barbecue sauce while it's oiled up to get the barbecue mixed in with oil like that, right? You lay it on the pan. You preheat it over to 400 degrees. Pan. 15 minutes. Take it out. Flip them. 15 minutes. Done. And they come out juicy. And it's cooked. It cooked those thick ass chicken breasts without cutting them. It cooks them all the way through. Juicy white meat.
You don't
Shit.
You don't be scoring your chicken breast?
Do what?
Scoring it, like where you take a knife and just cut little slits.
You don't have to. You don't have
Bro,
to.
no, find it.
All right, fellas,
No.
I gotta head out. I'll see you next week.
All right, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Sorry, the grease kind of getting hot over here. I had to move away.
I had to get out the kitchen.
Nah, bro, just do it one time. Next time, like you fry it or whatever, like just score it, bro. Like it makes
Fry it or bake it?
Fry it.
I don't fry my chicken.
Damn, bro. Damn.
I
Well,
always bake it. You air frying yours?
no, like I actually cook like my meats and everything. I like to cook them on the stove. It's just I'm just weird like that, and plus I think it tastes better too. But no, if I'm like in a rush or whatever, or I'm making like chicken and rice, I'll just dice it up and just throw it in the air fryer. That's the best way to do it. So,
yeah, that's how I do my chicken. It'd be juicy, and you can put all of them in there, like all 8, because I cook them all at once, and it cooks it all the way through, and it's not dry.
I'm gonna have to. I don't really like. Well, one thing I don't really got bacon stuff like that, which I need to get pots and like little like.
Oh, like the long sheet pans?
Yeah, like I got like a little one and everything, but that don't do. I can only put like maybe like 2 on there. If I want to meal prep and everything, you know.
Yeah, I got a fat one. I could probably put 6 or maybe I might be able to put 8 on there, low key.
So you be putting 8?
I think I can fit 8, maybe like 6 chicken breasts. No, yeah, maybe 7, give or take 1.
Damn.
Say that.
Yeah, whatever you got, bro, hit me up. I need to get something like that. For real.
I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna pull the trigger on this vacuum.
One of those things, man, you're gonna have to wait. When I do stuff like that, I just wait on it. I just wait, give it like 2-3 days. Well, hopefully it don't time out during that time period.
Bro, I'll be pissed if I go like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get it, and I get on there and it's back to regular price.
Yeah.
I'll be sick.
Yep. That's how it usually goes.
But I might end up getting it because I feel like this kind of vacuum, it'll probably last me another 10 years on it because it's lightweight and it's one of those things where I can just take it off and then just ding, instead of having to take the cord out, undo the cord, plug it in, and I gotta wrap it back up. Like it's just so inconvenient to just be toting around this cordless vacuum when I can just take it off the wall mount, turn it on, and then I don't have to unplug it, replug it. I can just go all the way through, go real quick, and then once I'm done, boom, put it back on the charger. And then, yeah, I might end up pulling the trigger now that I think about it because it just seems like it's going to be a lot more convenient.
Sounds like, my fault. I'm in the fridge right now. You know what I'm saying? Finest asparagus.
I don't like asparagus.
You don't like asparagus?
Is that what you eat with your chicken?
Usually I eat like asparagus or broccoli with it or some rice. So
you know what I eat with my chicken? I eat mangoes.
Huh?
Mangoes.
You eat a mango with it?
Yeah, I'll just do like my chicken. I'll just eat a whole mango with it.
Is there a reason why you do that?
One, because it's a fruit, so it's really good for you, and it's high in carbs. So when I eat my chicken, I need to have a carb with it. So I do a mango because a 12-ounce mango is like 200 calories and it's 50 grams of carbs, and it has like another 3 grams of protein. So it's a good combo to go with the chicken breast. Because I can break it down for you right now, actually. Because I got my app open. This podcast is also brought to you by IV Fitness, where I have a fitness app that you guys can download, and you can log all your food, meal plans or nutrition plans. Macros are $10 a month for a full nutrition plan, and it's all calculated for you. Anyway, go to FLS4 Swag with 2 G's. Instagram, follow my Instagram, and the download is there. Anyway, so I'm gonna break it down to you. Chicken breast. I got this already inputted. Oop, that's not it. There we go, chicken breast. So I do 5 ounces of chicken, that's 234 calories, 44 grams of protein, 5.1 grams of fat, 0 carbs. Then we pair it up with the mango. 12 ounces is about the size. I measure my mango. That's gonna be 204 calories, 2.8 or 3 grams of protein, 1 grams of fat, 51 grams of carbs. So altogether it's 438 calories. Hang on. I'm gonna get the full shebang real quick. I'll be breaking this down, bro. Here we go. So that's a total of 47 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat, 51 grams of carbs for that one meal. So, it's pretty solid. It's not nothing crazy, but I eat every 2 or 3 hours, so it usually holds me 2 or 3 hours.
That's the thing that I'm trying to do right now, to be honest, is having the thing that I struggle with, especially is damn, I just hit my side on the side of the thing that hurt. Bro, just during the work day, dude, it's just so hard to get an actual good meal in without going to the store and picking up something, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So that's why Sundays I kind of meal prep for Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'll meal prep. I meal prep again. So I don't know, man. I just like having my stuff a little bit more fresher and everything,
Oh yeah, so you don't cook all of it at once.
Yeah. But the thing that I'm really bad at, man, is trying to get up early, eat breakfast and everything. If I'm running late, I get a protein shake, but an actual breakfast, I don't really have that until I don't really do that until it's the weekend and everything. But like I said, man, it's just tough just trying to get the actual nutrients in during the day because
you don't have a fridge at work?
Huh?
You have a fridge at work?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have a microwave?
Yeah.
Bro, you gonna start taking you lunches. Bro, when I go to camp, when I'm on campus and work or at Shoe Palace all day, I'll take all 6 meals to campus.
That's the thing with me, man. It's something I'm gonna have to do, but it is what it is. I just hate toting a bunch of food and then having the containers after is the shit that I don't like.
Yeah, I have a little bag that I put all of them in. It is an inconvenience to be carrying that around all day, but
it's just that, bro. I got my backpack. I got my big jug of water that I be drinking. It's just don't feel like toting a lot of shit around,
Yeah, it is a lot. Shit, I have to. I can't, bro. I'll be starving. So I have to. Why don't you just make your shake a breakfast? I don't eat breakfast. When I wake up, I make my shake the night before. So when I wake up, my breakfast is already made. I get dressed, and then I'm out the door. I'm drinking my shake.
You know what I have been doing a little bit is I've only done this 1 week and everything, but I think I'm gonna do it this week too. What I've been doing is I've been making these little scramble bowls or whatever with potatoes, eggs, bacon or sausage, and then just put a little cheese on it. What I've been doing is cooking the sausage, the bacon the night before, and then cutting up the potatoes and stuff. And then in the morning, just throw it all in, crack the egg while the potatoes are almost done, and then the bacon's already done. So the only thing you gotta do is just throw that in, it'll heat it up. I mean, it's pretty solid. It's just a lot of prepping before. That's the issue. It's a lot of prepping beforehand that I got to do,
Mm.
So it's just me trying to get into that routine and everything. So
Yeah.
I'm bad. But
Yes. I gotta make this chicken. I gotta make some mac and cheese and finish making my loaded baked potatoes for the week. I think that's all I have to finish making.
that boy love them baked potatoes.
Oh, dude, I eat so many potatoes. It's outrageous.
So
I
I got a question. I got a question. So most of my stuff that I eat, like sides and everything, is like broccoli, asparagus, beans, baked beans, green beans, fried potatoes, or just potatoes in general. What else would you obviously fruit too and everything, like strawberries, all that? Like, what else would you recommend if you did have
uh,
any recommendations?
do you like mac and cheese?
Not easy, Mac. I like actually making like my actual mac and cheese, you know?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay,
I
what's
mean
the
that
benefits of the mac and cheese though? That's my question.
it's just a carb.
So I thought too much cheese isn't good for you. Cause I like
I
my
mean,
shit.
it depends. It depends, bro. With like between me and you, mac and cheese is not gonna be a problem,
Yeah.
right? If you're overweight and you're trying to lose weight, mac and cheese I would not suggest. But that's not a problem that me and you have. I eat a lot of mac. I'm actually making mac and cheese tonight for the week. So, but mac and cheese like pasta. It's like a cheesy pasta. But too much of anything's bad. I mean, if you just have just mac and cheese one time that day, and you're not eating all this other cheesy shit, you're fine. Too much cheese is like you're having you're having like cheesy potatoes or cheesy hash browns, and you put cheese in your eggs for one meal, and then you eat a cheeseburger with like cheesy fries, and then you have mac and cheese with
It's
chicken,
the overload.
and then you eat pizza with straight cheese, and like you do that all the time. That's too much cheese. If you're just eating mac and cheese and that's the only thing you're having with cheese, you know,
I
it's
feel that.
fine.
I feel that. I feel that.
But I mean, honestly, what you're doing with the between fruit, because my carbs, I'm usually getting my carbs besides potatoes and mac and cheese. My carbs are mainly. I do rice every now and then, but I actually don't. I'm not a big fan of rice, so I don't make rice that
See,
often.
I love rice. Like rice and beans, rice and chicken and
Uh,
rice. Like I
no,
think do you think it's the type of rice you get in? Do you think you gotta get like do you want the brown rice, the white rice, or the Mexican rice?
no, no. I like white rice. It's like I like rice. I just don't like cooking rice. I just don't like rice for my meal preps. Like when I go to Pan Express, I be fucking up that rice. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I like rice. I just don't want to eat rice every day. I don't like it like that. Like I do a potato or a mango or bananas. I eat bananas. I eat a banana every day.
Yeah.
I eat mangoes every day. I eat a potato just about every day. So like most of my carbs is through fruit. But mangoes. Some days I'll do like 2 or 3 apples. Sometimes I'll do a banana, and I'm talking about big, like 15-ounce bananas, like the thick bananas. Sometimes I'll do. I'm trying to think of other fruit, like oranges. Sometimes I'll mix it because fruit or it actually has a decent amount of carbs in them. So like, um, for example, let me just look. I do gala apples. So a 10-ounce apple. So 10 ounces is about 2 medium-sized apples, and that's gonna give you 40 grams of carbs. And it's a fruit, so it's easy to eat. So I'll eat like my main food, and if my main food's mostly protein, like let's say it's a steak or it's usually chicken breast. I usually
Mhm.
just chicken breast my default. So if it's chicken breast and I just eat my 5 or 6 ounces of chicken, and it has no carbs, I need to get some carbs in. I'll just eat like 2 apples, and that gives me 40 grams of carbs. And then it's an apple, so I'm also getting the antioxidants, yada yada yada, that goes with it. Um, or if you do like a banana, if you're somebody likes bananas, an 8-ounce banana is 200 calories, 46 grams of carbs. You know what I'm saying? So fruit's actually fairly high in carbs and a decent amount of calories. So that's usually the route I go. But outside of that, like you said, the broccoli, the rice, potatoes, that's usually the way to go for healthy, like complex starches, complex carbs or starches. I'm trying to think suggestion wise. I mean, you could go vegetables, but vegetables usually aren't as calorie dense as fruit. So vegetables still have a decent amount of carbs, but like broccoli's like Shit, let me look at my app because I have all this stuff pre-saved that I eat. So broccoli is 4 ounces of broccoli is 40 calories, and it's only 6.7 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein. So yeah, fruit. I mean, vegetables still good, but it's just not as calorically dense. It's 40 calories. When I gotta hit 4,600 calories, every food item I choose is like precision. That's why I do a lot of fruit because it's we're talking 200 calories. Like it's calorically dense. It's got a lot of carbs. Some of them have a decent amount of protein. So that's usually the route I go with my food is fruit.
Yeah, I usually use fruit in the morning for like breakfast if I can't get like actual like solids like bacon or eggs or anything like that. That's what I really go to, which I think I'm about to get back on that because I've noticed a big difference with that of just like working out because like I said, I'm working out in the morning and everything like that. So yeah, man. We're gonna see.
Yeah, dog, just keep grinding. What's the weight at?
I'm at 195 right now, but I've been at that consistently the past like 4 days. But like I said, I've been bouncing around like 190, 195, kind of in that range. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to get back up to I'm trying to get back up to the weight that I was the time I came down there when X was there too, when we worked out.
Yeah.
I think I was like right at like I think I was like 201 at that point. So I'm just trying to get back to that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Shit. Hey, I'm gonna send you an invite to I have weigh-in Mondays. Every 2 weeks I weigh in. I'm gonna start a wave of weigh-in Mondays. Weigh-in Mondays.
All right.
It's not this Monday, but it's the next Monday. It'll be weigh-in Monday. I'm gonna start posting my weight because the goal is I'm trying to gain at least a pound every 2 weeks, or at least maintain. So obviously, at some point, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna stop. I don't want to keep gaining weight like that. But I'm trying to put on good weight. But
I want to see what 215 looks like on me. That's what I want to see.
Bro, we can get you there.
Oh, I know I can definitely get there. It's just the discipline and doing what I need to do at the end of the day, So, but yeah, 215. We're gonna see how that gonna look. We're gonna see. Actually, how much are you right now? 220?
220? Fuck no, nigga. If I was 220, I'd be a fucking monster. No, I'm like 202.
You're 202?
Yeah, like 202 probably.
I swear to God, I thought you were 220.
I might look it, but no, I'm not 220. I'm gonna get there eventually. The goal by December is to be, I think the goal is anywhere between 205 to 210 by December. And then next December, I'm gonna try to get up to 215, maybe 220. Well, the goal is probably by the end of each year to gain as close to 5 to 10 pounds as possible of lean muscle mass. So, it takes about a year to gain that type of weight, at least with the lifestyle that I live. And then to do it naturally.
Say that again. You said the lifestyle and what?
To do it naturally. With no drugs.
Yeah, I feel like 215, that's going to take me a minute. Yeah. But I'm down for it. I'm ready for it.
All right. Is that it? Is that all we got? It's about time to wrap it up.
One thing I will say. Mitch been ducking us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's been going on with him.
We gonna see.
We gonna see. We gonna see for sure. We are for sure, my boy.
You heard that, Mitch. Y'all heard it here first. He's been at Garden 615. We appreciate you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys next week. We outsies.
I'm gonna chase my